I'm going to play a track from Larry Carlton to take me into the second half of this marvellous 24-hour
Can I congratulate you on 12 hours in? That's amazing. So let's hear it. That is applause, ladies and gentlemen, with an S.
That's 12 hours up now. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah. It's great. That's halfway there.
Well done.
I suppose I should better go and change it.
And you're only halfway through your energy drinks, too. That's good.
I
only see 2 out of both packs,
well,
so that's great.
I've not even finished that one yet.
Oh, you're fine. Why don't you go 48?
Yeah. My Winnie's got me well warned and not to even think about that.
Don't even go.
So, this is Larry Carlton with a track called 10 p.m. I shall just fade that cool jazz out. That was Larry Carlton going away there into the distance, and I'm going to hand you back to Easter Street. You're going to play one more song and speak to you about something.
I wanted to speak to you.
You want to speak to me?
Yeah.
But they'll be listening in.
That's all right.
Well, hopefully there's lots of people inside there. Don't know, you can fit them all in, but yeah.
There are at least 3 people.
Right. Okay. Oh, you're going to tell me? I thought I was just going to have a kip. I'm not getting.
I just wanted to see how you're doing. I haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, I'm great. Thanks. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I'm being kept very busy, but
yeah.
I'm not working for the Scottish Government or the Council anymore, which is
not
great.
For the man.
No.
Sticking it
well, yeah, I'm working for the man. I'm working for me.
You're the man.
Yeah.
Now. You're the man now.
Setting my own agenda.
Man. You're the man.
And unlike what Mike Russell was going on about how Scottish teachers are so happy and content now that they've got all this freedom and flexibility and everything. And
hey, I've never been happier.
Education is rosy. I thought, I don't recognise that, but I've got the freedom and flexibility now, and it's great. Okay, so you're dismantling our microphones.
Yeah, I'm breaking your microphone. I'm just trying to find the right side. I swear earlier. Oh, there we go. I covered it up.
You did it once before, yeah.
I'm out of control. You should never invite me back. I think.
Who said I would?
No, I'm just warning you. I'm just saying we're probably both better off if you never invite me back. But yes, so we're going to speak to you about something, Easter Street video release. We've got a new video coming out.
Parents Attic.
With Parents. Yeah. Yes, well done. You've done your research.
I've been
homework. You've been bombarded on the internet.
I'm friends with 88 Photography. I get the teasers, and it's looking.
They're great people.
They're absolutely brilliant.
In fact, they just helped us out with the launch of our brand new website, easterstreet.com, and the photography on there. But they filmed our new video for Parents Attic, and some amazing locations, and we're releasing it in a sort of slightly weird way, I guess, compared to.
Well, normal. Is there any better way to do something?
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
So far, it's not.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, we decided to release it by putting it out there, and we made a competition online for people to email in, and we would host the video release at their house, in their garden or in their living room or whatever. And we had a really good response, and we were just going to choose one and go and play a free show in somebody's living room or garden and screen the video. But we had such a good response that we ended up choosing about 5 of them. And we're going to do a mini tour of people's living rooms. So the big one it was announced online, and it's a guy called Logan in Coldstream. We won't say his address, but because the millions of people out there listening will, yeah, exactly. But we're gonna go and officially release the video on the 13th of October, Saturday, on there, and after that night it'll be online. So keep your eyes out
on the YouTube.
I've heard good things about the video, and. You've got an actress in it as well, I believe, doing something rather.
Yeah, 88 got Frances involved, and she's the Miss Havisham, demented Miss Havisham, up in the attic.
Well. She's good.
And at the end of the video,
it's a lot more serious than our last video. It's not bad serious. It's a good serious. I reckon.
We don't really take ourselves that serious. We've got this weird sort of tension between. The type of people we are and the music, because the music is usually quite serious. It's not jokey music. Yeah. The topics in the songs are quite serious. But we we don't take ourselves that seriously, but we do take our music quite seriously, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
And so in the past, we made a homemade video you can see online for our Soul for Sale. The backwards one, yeah.
And brilliant, I love that. Yeah.
And it's just silly, and it kind of encapsulates who we are. And then we did the live-ish video for My Walls on the coldest night of the year last year. Yeah. With 88, and our amps were frozen over and everything, and that kind of captures our live ridiculousness. But this really captures that other side, I think.
Yes, definitely.
Phil at 88 Photography did just an amazing job, and he thinks a lot about what we're trying to do. But yeah.
Excellent.
Good.
Yeah, it's great.
So that's next weekend. It's going to be posted.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 Saturdays. Yeah, it was going to be next weekend, but Murray's being a jerk, and he's got to go somewhere for his work. He says, but you just got to go buy some Argyle jumpers. Yeah, that's his thing.
Some nice knitwear, some golf wear.
Yeah. I love my knitwear.
Right.
He's got to watch the Ryder Cup final. So.
Oh. Men and their sticks.
Watch your mouth.
God.
Watch your mouth.
Right, so are we getting another song?
I think we'll do another.
If you don't mind, we'll play this.
The amount of money that I've invested in getting you up here, I want to make sure I get my money.
Yeah, exactly.
Very, very much appreciate you coming up here. It's great.
Thank you very much.
Added to the whole sort of manic diversity of the day. Had a bunch of Borders Youth Theatre people in there. We've had all sorts of stuff. Yeah.
We can't thank you enough for the support you've given local music and local talent. I say talent loosely when we include ourselves, of course, but we can't thank you enough for the support you've given us over the years. So thank you. That's all we can say.
A mutual appreciation society here, because you're brilliant, and it's a pleasure to be able to.
Stop it.
Okay.
No, but honestly, I hope you guys are ready in it for the long haul, because I know, I was speaking to Donald, he's got some crazy stuff planned for the next 12 hours. Is that right?
Yep.
Some crazy stuff, and you're in for a treat. So, Donald, this one's for you. This is a brand new song. Again, nobody's ever heard. This one's even newer than the old one. In fact, this was written about 5 days ago. And
no one's heard it.
No one's heard it. In fact, I've never even heard it.
Never heard it.
I've never even heard this song before.
Ever.
It's like that the guitar on Spinal Tap that's never been played. And don't even look at it. In fact, this song's never been heard before. So if you guys can just not listen to it,
turn your volume down.
Just don't listen to. Don't even listen to it. Yeah.
What's it called?
This one's called Lifeboat.
Right, thank you. Because I've got I'm really anal about my playlists and posting my playlists online after the show. So, Lifeboat.
This one's called Lifeboat, and it's the first one ever. And if people can record stuff online, you might as well record it, because this one's going to be worth at least £1 million in a couple of weeks. All right. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 2. Oh, are we going to give him a...
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Oh, sorry.
Chucker down here. Mr. Microphoning. There we go.
And Murray's just going to be moral support on this one, because it's so new that Murray doesn't even have a part. Murray just looks pretty, actually, on this one. When we play it live, he's just going to stand there and do lunges. He's going to lunge. Check that. Check that. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Check the movement.
Yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm stranded on a lifeboat in the middle of the sea, hoping you'll catch my signal before the ocean buries me. Can't navigate by stars, 'cause the clouds surround the night. When it looks like it's all over, I catch a glimpse of your light. Too soon to bow down to the forces that conspire against me. But your light in the night keeps me thinking there might be a way. So shine on, you crazy diamond, your consolation leads me back home. 'Cause I've gone round the world, searching around with a fine-tooth comb. Maybe what I need's right here. Maybe I just had the fear. I'm stranded on a lifeboat in the middle of the sea, hoping you'll catch my signal before the ocean buries me. Can't navigate by stars, 'cause the clouds surround the night. When it looks like it's all over, I catch a glimpse of your light. I catch a glimpse of your light. A glimpse of your light. Glimpse of your light. World premiere.
Well, yeah, thank you. I have to say that's the second world premiere during this 24-hour show.
Oh.
Yeah. With,
Oh, well, don't take the wind out of my sails, Donald. Sheesh.
but
The seals of the lifeboat.
yes.
The
That was
metaphor's
great.
getting out of control.
That was great. Thanks very much. But yeah, we had.
Thank you.
It's been wonderful having you in here. I don't know if I can quite read.
Don't patronise me.
The messages that Scott Spence has been posting on Facebook.
Go on. Let's hear.
Wait, I'm on a different page now, but apparently he was expecting live sex to be taking place any minute now.
Sounds like Scott.
He reckons you're.
Is he on the webcam? Is that what he's?
Well, somebody said they couldn't get anything on the webcam, so I don't know.
Well, how does he know that there was not that going on?
Yeah, exactly.
Murray wasn't doing anything except
where were he?
taking care of Dan.
Yeah,
that one.
right.
No.
Just no.
Tell Derek to learn how to pronounce premiere.
Premiere.
Ooh.
Did I say premiere?
Ooh, premiere.
Yeah.
Is that Scott saying that?
Must be. That was Scott. Yeah.
Cheeky beggar.
Can you tell Scott to kiss my ass?
Right, I'm in the middle of trying to send a message to somebody else who I was expecting to call.
Oh, I see. So we're here pouring our hearts out for you, and you're just texting people.
I'm just doing my, yeah.
You're just Facebooking people.
Yeah.
You're worse than my students. I'm trying to teach them things, I'm trying to change their lives, and they're on their phones.
Yep, that's it, yep.
Yeah, okay. As long as we're all on the same page.
No, I in my schedule I've got this call due for 11 o'clock, and I've just noticed that I'd previously said that I was doing it at 8:30. So,
good. Right, well.
So I'll have to do some crawling here. But no, thanks very much for coming in, guys.
Thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure, and I'm going to play now a song for Anke Schumann in Leverkusen, who was due to be speaking to me earlier, but didn't quite manage to get the technology working right. So I hope you have a great weekend out there in Leverkusen. This is Nina Sky, especially for you, and thanks to you that I first heard of Nina Sky. This is Heartbeat. Oh yes, I kind of like that. A bit different from Easter Street, but what a marvellous 3 songs from Easter Street there. Great to have the guys in the studio. I thought I'd made a bit of a mistake. I was looking at my schedule. I was expecting a call at 11 o'clock according to one thing. I had a check elsewhere and I saw that we'd arranged it for 8:30. So I apologised and was told no, it had been rescheduled to 11 anyway. So we shall be having another Scottish New Music Award winner chatting with me in just over half an hour. That's the delightful Erin Bennett. So some more music to keep us going to the top of the hour. Am I really stretching it, I think, when we're going from the bottom of the hour to the top of the hour? This is, I can't say the title of this, but it's I always used to talk about things being special high intensity training. So this is that particular type of robot, and a track called Take 'Em Up.
Curiosity
And that was a special high-intensity training robot. And Take 'Em Up. Right, okay, I have to apologise. I should have been playing some Tron 79 mini mixes during the hour 9 to 10, but we kind of caught up with other things. Marvellous things as well. And one of the reasons for doing that is, of course, Tron 79 would normally have been on air between these times, but I've kind of muscled my way in, and by way of return, Tron made up a couple of mini mixes, which I will play in a minute, and I'll take that opportunity to go for a comfort break as well. But I did have all intentions of reading out trivia questions, but after 5 o'clock things got a bit manic, so I won't be doing it. I think I'll just bin that on the head, but I will come back to this little book of management quotes here. A couple of quotes here about technology. Before technology, things didn't work, but people did. And there's one thing that you can't recycle, and that's wasted time. So without any further ado, I won't go on by apologising any more about missing Tron 79 out of the previous hour. I'll just go straight ahead and play the first of 2 mini mixes that Tron 79 has produced for tonight. I have no idea of what's on them because, of course, they are mixes. So here's mini mix number 1.
Back with another one of those block rocking beats. Back with another one of those block rocking beats. Back with another one of those block rocking beats.
Well, that was the first of 2 mini mixes prepared for me tonight by Tron 79, who would normally be on between 9 and 10 on Friday nights, and normally between 10 and 11 on Friday nights would be Progressive Thrust, who I've also managed to push off the airwaves, but just for 1 week only. I've still got a few other presenters and shows to mention as we get through, but I've got more than 11 hours left to go. In the meantime, I've just been for a comfort break, and it's a madhouse next door. Perhaps I should have a webcam in here so I can see what's happening next door. In the meantime, I'll play the second of 2 mini mixes by Tron 79.
I've been waiting for your voice to get me out of this town, and I've been walking backwards, not knowing what it's about. Yeah, but your guys illuminated my senses a million times now. Just take a look at the big whiteboard in the castle of hell. She said, take a look at how far you've come, how far we've come, how far we've come. Take a look at how far we've come, how far we've come.
Well, that was rather strange. I went out for a brief moment playing a Tron 79 remix with a couple of tracks queued up to play afterwards, and when I come back in, the Tron mix had gone, the next track had gone, and we were listening to Peach Cake there with a track called You Matter. And I'd queued Peach Cake up because the next thing I was wanting to do was to thank, and I know they possibly aren't listening in right at the moment, but some of the many people who helped me by retweeting about this event on Twitter. In no particular order other than the order in which they retweeted. Bruce Finlay, who I used to work for in Bruce's Record Shops back in the 70s, who went on, of course, to manage Simple Minds. Jeannie Findlay, the director who produced the marvellous documentary Sound It Out about the last independent record store in Teesside. I have to be very careful about that, because the last time I suggested it was about the last independent record store in the northeast. But of course we had, I was reminded by Roger Daniel that there's the likes of Media Mania. It was definitely the Sound It Out, the last independent record store in Teesside. Also retweeting were Ellie Crisell from BBC News, Philippa Thompson, Sky News, Caroline Josephs, who is a train driver, if I remember correctly, and Emily Parry, her friend, who both of whom I met the last time I was down at Kennellis in Indigo 2. Easter Street, who I've just been in the building, Brian Paler, the Amorettes, the Scottish New Music Award winners band from West Lothian rather, who performed at this year's New Music Awards. Trishna Patel, which reminds me that's something else I want to queue up. Trishna Patel, a young film student down in Brighton. Jackie Song from Canada, who I will be speaking to later. Phoebe Ingalls-Holmes, who used to be a presenter here, who moved on to Glasgow Cali, and got a slot on their University Radio. Jodie Perryman, another person who's done some time here with us as a presenter. Peach Cake, the band who were just playing when I came back in there. Grim Dillon, who are working on the production of their first album, a great punk band from Derby area, I think. Zoe Ann, who I played earlier, from Dallas in Texas. Mel Sanson of Kennellis, who also contributed towards the L Project. Amy Blair, the drummer with Altered Sky. Elliot Sleeping, a band that performed at the Women's Performance Tent at Brighton Pride just a few weeks ago. Jill Jackson, who I had the pleasure of seeing in Melrose and interviewing. Lisby Stainton, who, I'll play something by Lisby, who we were just talking about. She was up here in the Borders about a year ago, doing 2 gigs as part of her living room tour. I think I've already mentioned Brian Paler. Amity, another singer who played at Women's Performance Tent in Brighton. Anna Novoselska, singer of Altered Sky. Pearson of Duns. Ross Archibald of Altered Sky. The Kennellis Army. Theoretical Girl. I'll need to get something from her on as well. Farita from Australia, which reminds me of something else. Stirling from Australia. And Kat Kuby from BBC Weather. So it's great to have the support of all these people, and there was a few others which I'll come back to later. In the meantime, Sandy Tom has just posted something on Facebook, not for me in particular or Generate Radio, but it's just one of these lovely little pictures that come up on Facebook quite a lot, and it's by Chief Seattle. It's got a picture of a profile of a Native American, perhaps it's supposed to be Chief Seattle, and the quote is, "All things share the same breath, the beast, the tree, the man. The air shares its spirit with all the life it supports." And I suppose, yes, it's about, we're all interconnected, we all depend on each other, we should all support each other instead of trying maybe fight against each other. It's a bit late for this perhaps, but this is Sandy Tom's Sun Comes Crashing Down.
I never knew love like this could.
Yes, that was Sandy Tom, who has a new album out at the moment, but that's from a previous one, and that was Sun Comes Crashing Down. Oh, something in my throat. Excuse me, I shall take a drink of proprietary brand energy drink. And I'm going to move on now. Lisby Stainton, one of the people who supported by retweeting about this event, and this is her marvellous single, most recent single, which features a marvellous video as well, shot by Lisby Stainton, not Lisby, by Laura Bettinson. More about Laura later. In the meantime, this is Lisby Stainton and Sidekick.
How did I get here? Where is it I was going? Feel like I've been left here, even though I arrived alone. See, the train wasn't running, and I tried to call, but no answer. Superman or Robin, I think, and we can make all these plans. Oh, and you can ride the sidecar, and I'll take the motorbike, and we can ride far, as far as we like. You'll be my go-kart, and I'm always on your side, and you're
the lovely Lisby Stainton. Don't expect the next hour to be quite as laid back and chilled. This is us coming up to the end of 13th hour. And I'm going to play out this hour with a track by Amity, another of these artists and people who supported me by retweeting about this event. Another artist who performed at the Women's Performance Tent at Brighton Pride a few weeks ago. It seems like it was a great weekend. It's a shame it's so far away. This is a lovely little ditty, shall we say, called Bedpost. Interesting lyrics. Okay, I wonder how many people have felt like this, woken up in the morning after a night out and wondered something along these lines.